that's another idea.
What?
Defunding the police? But then
You just said that you said you want police to be outside of restaurants. Now you want to defund them.
Well, no. We're gonna have like police outside. We're gonna have other government officials.
Social workers? And we gotta have Emily control the vaccine card. Let me see your vaccine card, please.
You have
so
Emily
can buy
ACAB
groceries.
out there.
Well, yeah.
I want to see Emily ACAB try and tell some like 6'5" hillbilly to show her vaccine card.
Get vaccinated, you sissy.
Emily ACAB's out here making a 6'5" hillbilly. I want to see that.
That'd be amazing to watch. That should be a movie. That should be a movie. See how your vaccine, if not, you're going to jail. I ain't going to jail, sissy.
The police. They cause more harm than good.
That sentence led to a long debate that made this podcast episode over an hour and a half long. So I decided I'm going to exclude it from the podcast, and I'm going to post it as a YouTube video separately. That's not a part of the podcast. I hope you understand. I just don't want this to be a really long episode. The debate went on forever and ever, and there was never an end. But I still want you guys to get it because it is quality content. So I'm just going to let you guys watch it as a separate video.
Oh, yeah, that's not what we're
What?
discussing.
No, wait, what? Wait, no, I'm not just letting that slide. Police killing database. There's this database that the Washington Post has that I use to show, like, how many police shootings
Okay.
that
we're
there are.
getting
So
off topic.
951 people have been shot and killed by the police in the past year. So that's coming from August 5th, 2020 to August 5th, 2021. Now, let's see how many people the police have saved this year. How many people have the police saved this year? Okay, let's see. Also, I have another question. So if they cause harm than good, then why wouldn't they stop shootings?
The police don't stop shooting. They're aggressors.
So then who stops the shooting? Let's say what happened in Boulder, Colorado, where the dude went to the grocery store and started shooting people. Who was the one that stopped the man from shooting?
I have a question. Who was the guy who shot Jacob? Who shot Jacob Blake? Only, and this
A
happened.
cop did. But that's one. Think about all the shootings that happened.
Who shot
Think
Breonna
about
Taylor?
all the
Who
people.
shot?
These cases that you're listing are irrelevant to what he's asking you. You need to respond to the question correctly.
If, let's say this, there's a massive shooting somewhere. Let's say at Lollapalooza, a big concert that happened recently. Let's say some dude started shooting up the place. Who would be the people to stop it?
Obviously, Emily ACAB.
The police in that case would do more good than harm because they are stopping a criminal who is doing horrible acts. And you got to understand that all the police killings, most of them happen because they resist arrest. They don't listen to what the cop is saying. Yes, there are some scenarios where the cop does kill an innocent person. It
Philando
happens.
Castile.
Oh my God.
But most of the time, it happens because a person is resisting arrest or causing harm to somebody else, and they are saving a life. So how are they causing more harm than good?
Eric Garner. You
Oh,
can't.
Did
Michael
you
Brown,
just
you think?
listen to something? Did you just listen to what I just said? Like at
Yeah.
all?
What about? Okay, a 12-year-old boy, Jameer Rice. This kid. This kid.
Did you just? I just said sometimes it happens where there's an innocent person
Well, it
who
can't
does
happen.
nothing wrong. That you can only name a few scenarios. But what about all the times where people have resisted arrest and have caused more harm to themselves because they are not following the cop's order? So then the cop is fearful of their life. What about the time when a cop is saving someone's life because somebody else is harming someone, like Micaiah Bryant? She was stabbing somebody. The cop saved that person's life.
Okay, and what happened to these other people who aren't doing anything wrong?
That happens. But
Well,
you
yeah.
just said that the police cause more harm than good.
That's true.
No, it's
So I'm
not.
saying-
It's statistically not true. if you go to the database, let me go back to this database real quick. So the police killings from 2015 to 2021 right now. So let's do this. Let's base it off of people who were not paying attention to what the cops were doing. They were fleeing. There were, let's see, where is this? They had a weapon on them. There were 3,000 police killings with a person who had a weapon on them. That sounds like you're saving good. 1,105 with police killings with a knife on them. That sounds pretty good.
Okay, what about Latasha Harlins and Rodney King?
Did you just listen to it? Rodney King was a long time ago, and that man did not get killed by the cops. He was just beaten and abused by the cops.
Oh, so there's a difference here, right?
You just said that the police cause more harm than good. Did you
That's
not just listen to what I just said? Cops stop shootings. Cops stop robberies.
Cops do shootings.
They start shootings? Have you heard of a mass police shooting where they just kill 50,000 people at once?
I don't hear about many shootings where 50,000 people are just killed at once, but
Well, okay, let's see. Mass police shooting where 100 people are killed at once. Have you ever heard of that? Ever?
Weigh in. Hold
Which
up.
one? When was this? Where was this?
okay, but you also got to take into account that the black people get killed way more often than white
But
people.
you also said that the police cause more harm than good, so I just want you to say that that's not true.
Well, it is true. I
Okay,
would say that's not-
statistically, how is it true?
Can I speak on this?
Yes, go ahead,
Yes,
Joel.
please.
Okay, one thing that you, Simon, you didn't answer the direct question. The thing is coming from my community, like I said, the police do more good than they do bad. There are cases, and I agree with you on that. There are cases when they do bad. And, you can't sit there and let's say we have a little basket of apples. You can't sit there and pick out all the good ones and bad ones, okay? You got to admit either they're all good or they're all bad. You can admit in this scenario, yes, there's some bad apples in this basket, but majority of them are good. They are protecting our lives. They are risking their lives every single day to make sure that our safety is 100%. Now, you saying just because a couple of cops, and there's been multiple instances of this, you saying that these cops represent all cops is insulting to the cops who go out there every day and risk their lives for people, and it is insulting to the families who have lost cops who risk their lives during all these multiple instances. Yes, people have been killed by cops. There have been instances where you can admit someone else. It's really insulting for you to say that all cops are bad, because they're not. Okay.
And also, I'd like to point out that out of the 6,500 police shootings that there have been this year, 13 of them were unarmed. Every other kill or attack was somebody with a weapon who was threatening the police officer, and they were scared of their life. You need to understand that the cop is there to protect you and doesn't really want to kill that innocent, well, not really innocent if they're threatening you, person. They don't want to do that. Their life is just threatened.
Joel, you're the only person who so far brought up a good point on this. And that makes me think maybe the police do need more funding. Because the current state of the police it's either they need to be defunded or funded more. Because right now, police don't receive enough training.
Can we move on to a different subject?
Yes, please.
And also, hold up. Are we gonna start another Zoom call after this? Because there's
Yes, I think we
Okay.
should start the new Zoom call now. It will be the same Zoom information that I sent you guys
also check DMs. Zane.
on Discord.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see y'all guys in a bit. Let me just restart the meeting.